Reading Explorer number 5, second edition. Last year did a favorite of Reading Explorers Gold Fever. Hi guys, and welcome to a new episode on this channel. Today we're talking about the gold fever. So how about we get started? Now, what are we talking about? We were talking about the gold fever. Well, you might know a lot about gold already. That gold is yellow in color, and that it's really valuable. It's like a metal, and it's unbreakable. Ting, 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 ting. This is not gold, but not a lot of people nowadays don't actually have real gold themselves. So, what was it back then? The gold. Well, there was a lot of things that people thought that they knew about gold. Everybody wanted gold themselves. The gold rush was pretty important, and after that, well, they seemed to actually have a bit of kind of favors. People wanted gold forever, like gold passing down the family and never be spent, and some gold that made them rich. But 1 ounce of gold was not that much back then. Today, 1 ounce of gold is very much. It doesn't, and long ago, our currencies like U.S. dollars, won, yen, Chinese yen, Canadian dollars, all those currencies in the world have been linked to gold. But eventually, USA, the United States of America, technically had everybody's gold, so everybody stopped using the gold standard because they had no gold left. Then what happened? Well, the USA was still on the gold standard, while everybody else in the world stopped. So they decided to, since the USA is still using gold standard, they decided to peg their currencies to the US dollar. Ting, ting, ting. And eventually, this worked fine until Richard Nixon took it off the gold standard. And so there it is. Almost everybody else's currency is linked to the US dollar, but the US dollar is linked to nothing. So yeah, people have been letting currency flow for now, and eventually just to see how it rises to happen. And that's why the farther we go into time, the more expensive our money becomes and more valuable it becomes. Nowadays, people can do online shopping now, and there are even such things as plastic money, where it's stored in credit cards, but you'll get into debt, so I don't recommend using it. Then what happens? Well, what happens next is that in our world, money is invisible nowadays. You have just paid, but there will always be a source of money. It doesn't mean that since we're off the gold standard, there's no more gold left on this earth that it's in our possessions. There is still a lot of gold there, and the largest bank reserve in the world where there's gold is under the New York National Bank. Well, it's under a New York bank. A lot of countries in the world just went to New York and put their gold in there and said, here you go, and we want to throw it in there. And since then, nobody might have actually just robbed it. It was really important. Even one bar of gold cannot be stolen. So, I guess this is where I should end this episode. I don't know if I should, but I think I should. Do not ever try to get into the gold fever ever. This is how much gold has been used throughout the years. Jewelry has been used the most. The rest are just other stuff, mechanics and financial stuff. So yeah, I hope this was a good lesson for you guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't try to wear that much gold as this Indian wife about to be married bride is about to do. Please don't do that because it is really painful. And I will see you in the next episode. Shunhan out!